Everyone, welcome to another guitar lesson. Today is Anna Forever by Rival Sons. Drop D tuning. Besides that, nothing else. Let's get to the song. Okay guys, so in general the song is actually pretty simple. We're gonna start with the intro, and the intro is gonna be one phrase you need to remember for the main riff of the song. That phrase is this one. Remember, we're on drop D, but I'm still going to refer as the lowest string as an E note. So we play open E string, 3 to 5. I like to hammer on when I play this. Then 3 to 5 on the A, 3 on the D, 5 on the A. You can also pick all of the notes if you want to. Remember this phrase. In the intro, you're only going to be using this, and you're going to play this a couple of times. For example, play this. Sorry. And then you're going to wait a little bit and play it again. But in between the moments where you're playing this phrase, you can do different licks, maybe on D minor, or different sounds. For example, the things that Scott Holiday does are... he slides from the upper frets of the guitar, on the G string, down, and then from the lower frets up. Then he plays the lick again. Then you wait again, and then you can do... You take the side of your pick, you mute all of your strings, and you touch them going into the neck of the guitar. And then you do another slide from the lower frets. Okay, and then you play the phrase again. Sorry. Okay, so just different things you can do when you're on the intro of the song. Okay. Then we get into the main riff, which is also the chorus. It starts with the phrase we know already. But once you get to 5 on the A, you're going to go to 4, then to 8, and then to 7. That's the first time you play this. 4, 8, 7. The second time is really similar. 8, and then 10 to finish it up. Those are the two versions of the riff you need to remember. Then we get into the verse with a really big deep power chord. Play low E string, A string and D string open, G on 2nd fret, D on 3rd fret. Right? Classic deep power chord. You let this ring out for a little bit, and then move it up to the 5th and 6th fret. And then you're gonna use your middle finger to slide down on the low E string, and then play another deep power chord. Scott Holiday uses a slide a lot in this song, so when you have that, you may be able to slide more strings when you go down to that deep power chord again. So that's the first part of the verse. The rest of the verse is just a deep power chord with a funky rhythm or an upbeat rhythm like this. that D power chord, you can play it here or here on the 5th fret. The rhythm I use is this one, slowly. So I play with a staccato, the D power chord, okay? Then all of the strings muted, upstroke, okay? Then the upstroke on the muted strings, then the downstroke on the chord. Repeat the first part again, so downstroke on the muted strings, upstroke on the chord. And lastly, upstroke on the muted strings, down up on the chord. And at the end you just do, so it's like a shorter version of the rhythm. That's it for the verses. We go into the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus starts with a D minor at 9. Imagine your B minor chord, just that it starts on the 5th fret and you have the open high E string. You play this chord once and then pick high E string, B string, and then G string. Okay? Then we move into this part. So you play 10 to 8 on the high E, and then 10 on G, 8 on B, 10 on B, back to 8. Then you use this note to play, then you like make the rest of a C major triad. So you play the G on the 9th fret and B on the 10th fret too, with the open high E string, and then 10 on the B, 10 on the G, and the same shape you use here, you're gonna play it 2 frets lower, with also the open high string. And you just repeat the whole thing. Okay, this is like 2 different guitar parts. I'm pretty sure on the studio version that he usually puts together on the live performances of the song. Then we go into the chorus. The chorus is just the main riff. We know this part already. And then the last part we have to learn is the solo. The solo is really based around the slide technique of Scott Holiday with a lot of distortion. So I'm just gonna show you the notes for you to be able to play the solo with or without the slide. Let's start with this phrase. Okay, slide to 7 on the D, then 10 back to 7 on the D, back to 10, then 12 on the D, and you slide down. At the end of each of these phrases, you slide down from the last note. So second phrase, 7 on the D again, and then 5 on the A, slide to 8 on the A, 5, 8, to 5 one last time. And then you slide down. The third phrase is really similar to the first one, but instead of ending on 12, you end on 15. Slide down. The fourth phrase is the same as the second one. And then the last notes of the solo are slide up to the 10th fret of the G, 13 on the B, and 13 on the high E. And that would be everything for End of Forever. That, my friends, was everything for End of Forever. I really hope you enjoyed this lesson, you have fun playing the song, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.